Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Richard Amesbury, and I'm the director of the School of Historical, Philosophical, and Religious Studies here at ASU. Thank you for joining us. I'd like to begin by congratulating all our Shippers class of 2020 on this extraordinary achievement. We're honored to have worked with you during your time at ASU, and we look forward to hearing about your successes in the future. While we wish we could celebrate in person, this online conclusion to your degree in no way diminishes the hard work and hours of commitment you've put into your education. In fact, it renders your achievement all the more impressive to have completed your degree during a global pandemic. This is truly an historic occasion. A couple weeks ago, a writer emailed me and some of my colleagues in the history faculty to ask if there's a technical term for the phenomenon of becoming conscious of living in a historic moment. I don't know if there is such a term, but it would be helpful, I think, to have one right now. We tend to think of historic moments as high points in time, jumps of the needle on a historic seismograph. But those are two-dimensional metaphors, and the reality is more complex. Historic moments alter timekeeping itself. They reset the calendar and recalibrate how we remember, causing us to reevaluate what we took the narrative to be. Historic moments are disorienting because they trouble the distinction between form and content, between the river and its banks, between what we took to be fluid and what fixed. Much that we had assumed to be solid ground turns out to be capable of shifting. And this can be scary. It causes us to see our world in a new way, not as the immutable context through which human lives pass without leaving much of a mark, but as something profoundly contingent, something tenuous, precarious, and provisional. The past semester has brought these lessons home in ways that have turned out to be an education for all of us. The world that you're entering, a world you never left, but which is shifted all the same, is different from what we thought it would be. It will require new maps, new histories, new meanings. There's a tragedy to be acknowledged here. Many of us have been touched by profound loss in one form or another, in some cases of loved ones, in others of jobs, dreams for the future, even opportunities to celebrate. But there are also grounds for hope. In an essay with the title, "So, is it important to think?" the philosopher and historian Michel Foucault wrote, quote, "There's an optimism that consists in saying that things couldn't be better. My optimism consists rather in saying, so many things can be changed, being fragile as they are, tied more to contingencies than to necessities, more arbitrary than self-evident, a matter more of complex but transitory historical circumstances than of inevitable anthropological limits," end quote. So as you graduate today, I encourage you to seize the opportunity that our present moment has helped to lay bare, to take up the challenge of making the world anew. There are no maps for how to do that. Things aren't where they used to be. Nothing is fixed enough to map. But your job isn't to make maps. Your job is to fashion the social world itself, to make rather than simply to record history. One thing is clear, we can't go back. Go forward. Make a better world than the one passing away. In this task, no one is better prepared than humanities grads. Shippers, class of 2020, you are our future. Congratulations on your hard work, Now the real task begins. So many things can be changed. We wish you every success in changing them for the better. At this point, I'd like to open the floor to faculty members who would like to offer some well wishes to graduating students. If you're a faculty member and you would like to say something, please unmute your microphone and the floor is yours.
I'll jump in. So, I want to thank all of these students who are graduating and SHPRS for sharing their intellectual journey and adventure with us. And I hope in the future they will continue to find thinking about ideas interesting, and that they will always be on the lookout for a good book to stimulate their thinking. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Dr. Leah Surratt. I know right now a lot of people are probably congratulating you for graduating and pulling this off during a pandemic, but I just want to stress that doing this at all, regardless of the global situation, is a fabulous achievement, and you're to be congratulated. And also our thanks and appreciation to your family members or your friends who might be joining us for this today.
Any other SHPRS faculty who'd like to say a word?
I just always hope graduates know what delight we take in them while they're here, and what a thrill we take in following them once they've moved on. They're never gone. They are our river, to pick up our director's metaphor. So congratulations to you and to your family, and our sincere admiration as well.
Well, I would just like to add my voice to the chorus of voices congratulating y'all. It's been a heck of a semester and it's been tough, but y'all did it. And so all of us are really happy for you, and we're grateful to be part of this and to be able to wish you well as you head away from ASU. We hope that you've really enjoyed your time here, because we've loved having you. I mean, we enjoy our students, and we're just so happy to watch their intellectual growth, and so happy for the good things that happen to them. So please, if you studied with any of us, let us know what wonderful things are happening later on in your life, and do keep in touch. Every now and then I get an email from somebody I taught years ago, and it touches my heart so much. I have a little file where I keep all those things. So please do, let us know how you're doing, and we wish you all of the best in these difficult times. And these Zoom meetings are really bad because you can't help but stare at yourself the entire time. So I'm tempted to turn off my video so I don't have to look at myself.
Well, thank you to all the faculty who had something to say. We have around 220 SHPRS students graduating with ASU degrees today, and not all of them are able to join this call. So to those who couldn't join us, we wish you the very best. But we'd like now to acknowledge our graduating students who are in attendance on this call. And if you'd like, you can clap or use sign language to applaud as the names are called out. But please keep your mics muted until the end, and then we'll all unmute together and give a big cheer to our graduates of 2020. So I've asked the faculty heads of history, philosophy, and religious studies to help me read the names of participating graduates from their programs. So we'll start with Professor Catherine O'Donnell from history, who will read the names of the participating history grads.
Thank you. These students all earned bachelor's degrees in history. Brenda Berrigan, Benjamin Bisgrove, Alexandra Bushman, Nathan Callahan, Nawalaj Kure, Hal Dinesh, who also received a bachelor's degree in Jewish studies, Raymond F. Duran, Kelsey Everly, Nicholas Feldman, Marvin Garcia, Naruro Hassan, Buster Hussa, Emma Jones, Ryan Kenton, Juan Laguna de la Rosa, James McCoy, Michelle McGarvey, Cecilia Mian, Joseph Nygaard, Logan Rind, Mariam Salazar, Megan Schwend, Bradley Sklees, Brooke Stevens, Robin Talbot, Mary Lou Valerone, Gerard Vasquez, Caitlin Vaughn. These students earned master's degrees in history. Daniel Fagan, Aaron L. Smith, Mark Vance, Trevor Whitaker, and Marjorie Hunt Watkinson earned a PhD in history. Congratulations, everyone.
So thank you, Professor O'Donnell. I'd like to now read the names of participating graduates from Asia Studies. Catherine Barone, Gabriela Valencia, and Bronwyn Younger Howard. And now Professor Cheshire Calhoun will read the names of the participating philosophy grads. I think you're still on mute there.
I'm pleased to read your names. I apologize in advance if I mispronounce some of your names. I haven't had all of you in class. These students received a bachelor's degree in philosophy. Some of you have pursued the traditional degree in philosophy, and others have pursued the concentration in morality, politics, and law. Tatiana Armstrong, Amanda Carrizales, Peter Cashin, Kayla Christie, Caitlin Collins, Kennedy Diggs, Patrick Drake, Kevin Dewey Hollowen, Derek Kilgore, Morgan Leland, Morgan Lunsford, Alexandria Mangum, Paulina Montano, Alexis Pena, Jeremy Poley, Peter Prina, Adriana Scales, Anna Bassar. Congratulations on getting your degree.
Thank you very much, Professor Calhoun. And now Professor Leah Surratt will read the names of participating religious studies graduates.
Okay, so again, also my apologies if I mispronounce any of your names. So we have receiving a bachelor's in religious studies, Brittany Berger, bachelor's in religious studies with concentration in religion, culture, and public life, Sierra Bernal, bachelor's in religious studies, Samuel Cothran, bachelor's in religious studies with concentration in religion, culture, and public life, Paul Gallagher, and a bachelor's in religious studies also with a concentration in religion, culture, and public life, Elena Sanchez.
Finally, I'd like to add that 3 of our staff are receiving degrees today. Rachel Bunning, who helped to put today's event together, is receiving an MA in English Studies. Kristen Farnsworth is receiving an MA in Higher and Post-Secondary Education. And CJ Floyd is receiving his bachelor's degree in Engineering Management. At this point, please unmute your mics and join me in congratulating all of our graduates.
Well done.
Well done, Anna.
Congratulations.
Good job, Anna. Love you.
Hey, Joey.
All the videos.
Congratulations.
Yes,
So now I would officially open.
Yes, Alex! H-U-J-D, let's go!
So I'm going to officially open the floor for students or their family members who would like to say something. So go ahead and feel free to jump in.
She gonna say something?
I would just like to congratulate I just would like to congratulate my wife. She has worked very, very hard for this for many, many years. You know, she has an amazing story, just like many other ASU graduates this year, but I'm super proud of her. We have all our kids here, which is 8 of them. And so we're all here, super proud of her. Congratulations, Brenda, and congratulations, everyone else.
Congratulations, Brenda.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Caitlin!
Congratulations, Anna. We are very proud of you. Love you.
Oh, you want it's your turn? I mean, you can interject when you want to.
Congratulations, Ryan Kenton, and the faculty.
My father would like to say a few words.
For sure.
¿Español? Yo quiero felicitar a mi hija por haberse graduado y trabajó muy duro por esto y la felicito.
Felicitaciones. Well done.
What are you doing? It's surreal, letting it sink in. You got the camera centered to yourself.
Well, I want to say thank you to all of my family for being able to just accompany in my journey to receiving my ASU degree. And I'm the first generation. I'm the first in the family to receive my bachelor's degree. So I'm very excited and very happy about that.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Well, I guess we can all be feeling a little bit nervous and happy in anticipation. I mean, I myself am a working adult. I mean, I started college, you know, traditionally back in 2009, thought, okay, I'm going to do the 4-year plan. It's going to work well. Life threw a curve, not that I was expecting it. And I thought, oh, I'll go back to college. And that turned to a couple months, turned into a year, turned into a couple years. And I got to admit, there were times I thought, it's not going to happen. But come here, Mom. Come on. Come on, Roxanne. This lovely lady pushed me. She knew I wasn't going to quit, so I made a promise to myself. I was going to take care of some affairs, and then I was going to go back to school in 2017. I did it, and I'm grateful for Arizona for this opportunity because it's just been an amazing experience. And my God, 2.5 years have gone by like that, and now I'm just looking forward to the next phrase, but I really couldn't have been here without this lady. I mean, she's my best friend. I mean, she's my rock, and she's always been encouraging. And I mean, we tease, but like the Gilmore Girls, but I really don't think I could have been here without this lovely lady. And I think I want to say thank you, Mom.
Honey, I'm so proud of you. You have overcome so many obstacles. Don't let anybody out there ever tell you or anyone that you can't achieve your goals. There's been people down the road that have said you weren't going to be here, but look what you've achieved. I am so, so proud of you. And thank you to ASAU. This has been the best online experience for Brooke. You've always been there every day, every minute that she's had a question. There's always been someone there to help, and we just love you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
If I can, I just wanted to say a quick thank you to all of the professors I worked with. I saw Professor Casey, Professor Jones, Professor Barnes, and my peers too. I saw Mark in there too. I just want to say thanks to everyone for helping each other out and just learning all that we've learned and look at what we've achieved. Thanks again.
I want to
Congrats,
say
Danny.
I want to say congratulations to Ryan Kenton. It's been a tough year finalizing things in a pandemic. Things have been very difficult at home, and she knows that. We were hesitant to send her all the way out to Arizona. She's met some great friends, and I hope that she continues those relationships. She's had good teachers, and I'm thankful for them as well. And congratulations to all of the students at ASU.
Congratulations.
So is there anyone else who would like to say anything to classmates?
That was nice.
Hi, everyone. My name is Alexandra Maiden, and I just want to say congratulations to all the 2020 grads, and thank you to all of our professors that helped us along the way. When we were writing those 15-page papers, and you guys are there to edit it, I want to say thank you so much, and I wish you guys all the congratulations in all your endeavors. Thank you to my friends and family, too. Love you guys.
Brooke, that part that we did, will we be able to play that back and see it?
So let me again congratulate the class of 2020. This is a remarkable achievement, and we're exceedingly proud of you. At this point, we're going to move into breakout rooms. So I invite you to stay and to chat with those on the call, to have an opportunity to speak with faculty members and other graduating students from your particular field. It may take a minute for us to populate the breakout groups, so stand by.
So regarding the breakout rooms, I do apologize, but there seems to be an issue on my end in creating them. So it looks like we're going to be unable to do the breakout rooms. However, I do invite you guys all to stay here and chat amongst the faculty members or amongst yourselves. If you guys want to create your own breakout rooms, that works just as well.
Okay, thank you very much, Rachel. We'll go ahead and then turn it over to you. You can stay on the call for as long as you like, speak with other students, faculty, and family. Thank you very much for participating this afternoon.
If it's going to be videoed, so you can see. I asked them that question. Can you? And Mom wants to know if we'll be able to get it to see this link to see that what was said.
I know that this is being recorded, so I would imagine, Rachel, is it true that there'll be a link to this recording sent out?
Yes, there will be. So after this is done, it might take a day or two, but it will be up on the YouTube page. So if you go to YouTube and look up the School of Historical, Philosophical, and Religious Studies, it should pop up here within a few days.
Hi, I'm the mother of Derek Kilgore, and I just want to say congratulations to him, and we are all proud of him, our family and friends. And congratulations to all you graduates for 2020. And the faculty for doing a good job in this crisis we've had with the virus online. That's pretty tough. So congratulations to everyone. Thank you. Good luck in the future.
I don't know about anybody else, but it's still kind of setting in for me. It's like reality is still kind of setting in.
Danny, that might be because we took so long grading your final capstone portfolios.
I'm glad you did though, because it's helpful.
You did a great job, and we're super proud of you. We're glad to be able to work with you. I teach in the online history MA, and we graduated a bunch of students, but we're also really happy to work with the on-ground, on-campus MA students who did a fantastic job.
That's much appreciated. It was really great working with you. Thanks again.
Anything more?
I just want to say congratulations to everyone, and I'm looking forward to the future. And thank you to anyone who helped me along the way, especially my mom, who is a healthcare hero right now. So thank you to everyone.
Congratulations, everyone. I just want to thank all the faculty at SHPRS, and especially at the Center for Jewish Studies. Dr. Samuelson and Dr. Langell are here. And yeah, without your support, I couldn't have done everything that I was able to do. And I hope to be in touch with you in the future. So congratulations, everyone.
I see that Manisha Master is here, and I just want to thank her and for husbanding or wifing, I suppose, all of our students to their graduation. You've been just a great advisor, so thanks, Manisha.
Yes, Manisha.
Yay.
You're most welcome, and I'd like to wish congratulations to all of our graduates. Fantastic job. It's been a pleasure working with all of you. I wish you lots of success. Congratulations.
And special congratulations to all of our staff members who completed degrees during this year. And I don't know how you do it. You know, it's an incredible feat to have been studying and doing everything that you've done for SHPRS throughout this year, especially during this tough semester. So thank you so much. Congrats.
Thank you.
Congratulations to all the students. It was great working with some of you. I wish I'd had the chance to work with more of you.
Stephen, it's a little bit hard to hear you.
Oh, let me try again. Congratulations to all the students. And I wish I'd been able to work with more of you. Can you hear me now? Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you. Well, I think that at this point, we'll go ahead and bring our online event to a close. We look forward to staying in touch with all of you as you go out into the world. Please keep in touch with us and let us know what you're up to, and check in from time to time. We'd love to hear from you. Congratulations again on your degrees.
Congratulations, everybody.
Congrats.
Thanks. Congrats, everybody.
All the very best.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Let the virtual balloons drop, just imagining them dropping.